Hi everyone, this is Jupiter Jim from jupiterjim.com, and this demonstration blog is using WordPress version 3.0.1 along with Thesis Theme version 1.8. And what I'm about to teach you, you can use with absolutely any version of WordPress, even future versions, any version of the Thesis Theme or any theme at all. What I'm going to be teaching you how to do is how to add a video, much like the one you see right here, and I'm going to teach you how to add a video like that into a blog post. Specifically on this blog, I'm scrolling down here. I clicked the wrong thing, so I'm going to go back to home page. We're going to scroll down, and inside test post number 10, horses, we're going to add a video about horses. So I'm going to go to YouTube. I've already found the video that I want. So that's how you do it. Just find any old video that you like. It's very simple. Then you go down. Let's click right here so you can see it. Okay, very simple. Put it on pause so you don't get distracted. Scroll down a little bit. Click on embed. And then this right here is the embed code, this stuff that's highlighted. I'm going to deselect that right now by clicking in the white space. Okay, step number one, you've got these three check boxes right here. Just stay away from them. Don't even bother. You'll probably never use them. Okay, up here, this is a little example of what your video is going to look like. You can choose the border. You can see how it changes color. I'm going to go back and stick with purple. On the width, I want to use 400 pixels. So I just type in 400. You get the gold border around there. I'm going to click in the white space to deselect. It automatically, YouTube automatically generates a height that is proportional to the width so that the video does not get distorted. Okay, the next step is you're going to go up here. You're going to click down, just left click and drag, and then this is all the code that you need to copy and put into the post. Very simple. If I click once, it automatically highlights everything. But if you're in another website that hosts videos and you want to use the same method, maybe clicking once doesn't highlight everything. So what you would do in that case is right click and then left click on select all, and it highlights everything. Right click again and then left click on copy. We've copied the code that we need. We're clicking back into the blog just to get our bearings. Now I'm going to click on the left tab in my browser. This brings me to the dashboard of that blog where I've already logged in. Okay, I'm going to click on the 11 posts that I have. I'm going to click highlight this and click on test post number 10, horses. Okay, we want to make sure that you're in this HTML tab right here. Just click on it and make sure it's the dark one. It is absolutely critical that you do that. I'm going to click on the upper left-hand corner, put the cursor next to the L in lorem. This is just Latin text, so it's just dummy filler text. Now I'm going to click up here to get my cursor up there, so just click up there, and then I'm going to right-click and paste the code that we just copied from YouTube. If you scroll up, you can see that it opens with the object tag that says object, and there's the closing object tag, so you know you did it right when you see that. Click update and we are done. We just need to now go back to the blog to check our work, and I'm going to just tweak a couple of things. Okay, I'm going to hit the refresh or reload because I'm in Google Chrome in the upper left hand corner, or you can just hit F5 on your keyboard and that will refresh. Okay, there's the video. Click. Okay, you can see that the video is working perfectly fine. Now in this case, I don't really like all the white space here, so you can do two things. You can go back to YouTube and start from scratch with click on the embed and then change your width to something that would be, this would be about, maybe 60 or 80 pixels wider. Or you can just center the video you already have, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to go click back to the dashboard, back to the post. Now, just before this object tag, I'm going to put the cursor, I'm going to hit enter a couple of times. Now, you don't need the space, all this white space, but I'm just leaving it there so it's easier to read. Now, I'm just typing in some code that you will copy in word for word. This is a div tag. There's the opening bracket and closing bracket, and all of that makes up the opening div or division tag. It's called a div tag. And I've styled it using cascading styles. Text align center. Instead of center, you could have used the word right, or you could have used the word left. Now I need to close that div tag, and I'm going to do that right here. And like I said, I don't need that extra line space, but I'm doing that so it's easier to see. So what you want to do is pause the video or replay the video and pause it in the appropriate places so you can learn the exact character and spacing in here for the div tag to center it. I'm going to click update. And before I go back to the blog to check it out, don't panic if you don't feel comfortable with the code, the div tags. You don't need to use it if you don't want to, and you can still get your video in there. Hit refresh or upload, and there you go. You can see that the video is centered. Before I hang up here, what I like to do is go back to the dashboard. Because I happen to be using the thesis theme, I can find out the exact column width of the blog post. So I'm going to go to thesis. You get this little tab here, click on design options. Under columns, just click on that. It says there's 3 columns, and you can see the content column is 480 pixels, so I knew it to make it something less than 480. The most you might want to make that is 460 because you want to leave some room for margins and padding and things like that. If you're using another theme, there's probably a way to find out the column width. If you have absolutely no idea of the column width, start out with 400, and then if it's too big or too small, you can go back to YouTube to resize. And one last thing, if you want to add a video to a WordPress page, you're going to use the exact same method I just taught you to add a video to a blog post. And that's it, and that's all, and I hope you have a great day.